when you think about the future in Asia, the Asian economy is going through the drastic structural changes with the population growth, urbanization, and also the tremendous income growth is expected. And that in 2030, 65% of the residents in Asia will live in cities. And then 3 billion more middle-income consumers will join into the forces on the market forces in Asia. That's a drastic change in terms of commercial interests. Now, their food consumption patterns is going to be different from what we eat today. More meat, more dairy, more resource-intensive food. So that drives the demand, massive increase in the food demand in Asia. To feed those future population is such a tall order for the existing food system. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of structural constraints in the food system in Asia. One is about depleting and increasing scarce land resources and also the water resources. And also climate change. Most of the economy is expected to have a substantial negative impacts of this the farm outputs. And also the less and less labor force remains in the farming community. So to meet that food security challenge, demand in the future is you have to produce more food with less people, less water, or less energy. So that's sort of like a mission impossible, right? To address this, we would have to think about transform the entire food system, and not just the production basis, not just the farming level, but also entire from farm to fork, distribution, processing, and marketing in the urban areas. Current system has a lot of loss, food loss and waste, and that also directly interpreted as a loss and the waste of this the natural resource uses. To address the future feeding challenge, we have to go through the major three things. One is about the technology development and dissemination in a large scale. Basically, what we're looking for the cost and resource efficient technology. And that second thing is the institutional and logistical innovation to integrate the small fragmented market into the major food system. Third one is the policy and regulatory environment. There's a lot of food securities and agriculture policies that go against the commercial incentive of this commercial agriculture development. So those are the three things that would have to be drastically changed. And with that, we believe that we still could turn the table around and to meet the future goal to feed the urban and an affluent, very rich sort of different consumption patterns we can support that with the existing system transform. This is the very challenging task for anybody who is involved in food security agenda, but it also provides a very unique, interesting opportunity for the many smallholder farmers to make business out of the agriculture. And that's something that we're really intrigued about this, and we're trying to promote the development of this, making this opportunity into agriculture business opportunity for the smallholder farmers. Smallholder farmers is the only available food producers in Asia, and an only way to expand the production capacity in the food system is to jointly aggregate them together and get them adopt the modern technology to produce more with less resources. And then by so doing, in the rural areas, most likely there will be a lot of business opportunities or wage labor opportunities that will give the option to diversify the household income. And with the diversified income sources, that will build, we expect that additional income sources will build the resilience of the household level against any shocks. Well, that's not perfect, but that's the least that the transformation of the food system can do. Another thing is that the adoption of this technology, resource-saving technology itself, could lead to the minimizing the cost structure of food production delivery, so that the various different kind of a food can be made available with a much lower cost. So that would also, the entire food system will lead to the resilience against any shocks that comes to the entire food system.